Yeah, it's it's a really great and a really profound question, and one that no one has ever asked me or picked up on, or nor that I've ever thought about. But you're right. Now you point it out. I mean, what some people have picked up on it, because I did some training for 2 years, something with a really mad name. It was called the School for Wizards, and it was run by a man who gave himself, or gives himself, the name the modern day wizard. And it was called spiritual psychotherapy. And I did it because, well, I said yes to it because I thought it sounded really fascinating, and I hadn't really thought it through. But I did the same thing there. Before I embarked on that, I remember saying, I don't really have that many traumas. And I remember him laughing at me, going, "Don't worry, we'll find some." Or, he definitely picked up on that. And I did the same thing recently. So I've just qualified as a breath coach, I mentioned to you. And I did the same thing, because there were four of us training, and the other three, I think they'd gone before me in terms of an opening introduction to ourselves and our lives. We're quite in depth, because the breath training is as much about you as a person and delving into yourself as much as it is about your potential future clients. And again, I remember apologizing, feeling a bit like a fraud, because my parents were nice. They're not perfect. No one's perfect, but to me, they seem nice, pretty normal. As normal is a terrible word to use, but it was an okay time. There, of course, there are ups and downs and different things that my parents went through, and I'm sure that I did. But I felt the need to. I don't know what you would say. I don't know if that's sort of disqualifying myself almost, isn't it? I suppose it's a type of disqualification. And again, the tutor there, the teacher, did pick up on that. And I don't know why I do it. And you certainly have put me on the spot with that, because I feel like tonight I'm going to take this into my meditation and really think about why it is that guilt is appearing so much in my life. I mean, I do think it's a lot of women have that. They sort of, in various areas of their life, they will maybe put themselves down or disqualify themselves in some way, shape, or form. And I wonder if that sort of comes almost automatically does it come from trying to take the pressure off you to not be in the spotlight, as I am now, to I think, because is it an invalidation almost, perhaps, as well, in that maybe I feel that my story isn't as valid as other people's because there isn't so much trauma in there. But also it might be because actually I don't want to make it traumatic, because there are some parts, definitely, when I look back, being mugged at knife point was probably quite traumatic. That my whole period of understanding my sexuality was probably quite traumatic. But I don't tend to want to see it like that, or term it like that, I suppose.